We are at the Big Apple Comic-Con, the Spring Convention 2022.
You got an unrestored one too, huh?
What's that?
You got an unrestored one too, huh?
Yeah, right there.
Oh, man.
Do you press any? What's that? Do you press them? Nope. Don't know how. Don't want to know how. Don't care. I just got a press a couple of months ago, and I'm still researching it. Okay. It's not that big a deal, as long as you don't go crazy with it. Most people can't even count, so it doesn't matter. CGC presses. You send it to CGC, they'll press it, and they'll put it as unrestored. So what's the difference?
Yeah, it's not restoration anymore, right? It used to be, though, right? Back in the
It used to be a debate. You like to press out a spine and all that. People say, oh, it's restoration. Really? How can you tell?
Yeah, it is borderline, right? It is kind of borderline, right?
Some people won't buy press books. But then again, like I said, CGC doesn't disclose pressing.
How was the show? You selling a lot of books? The show's been good?
Most of the people just want to talk to me. But I really only come here for the company.
You were at the WinterCon.
I was at the WinterCon. Thank you. I have an unrestored one up on the wall. Is there anything you want to see? I'm right here to help. Yes, I was at the WinterCon. I was right in front, yes. And of course it was WinterCon, so I went home in the cold. Wait, that cover. Look at that cover. Isn't that nice?
Is it Obama?
I guess. WonderCon. Obama versus Osama.
Oh, it's a WonderCon exclusive?
Yeah, it's a WonderCon exclusive. Why are you showing this to me? They just recently started going up out of nowhere. Right? Like 2 years ago, they were like $20. Now they're like $100. Oh, okay. And I have a few of them at home.
I feel that, You get a few of them.
It's like out of nowhere. Okay. It's definitely a cool book. And I saw these on the side, and I had them laying on the side for a while. I decided to look them up the other day, and I was like, what the heck is going on here? I have a list, if you're interested.
Oh, man. Beautiful books, man. It's amazing.
Thank you. The show is too hard to do. I couldn't bring a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh, yeah. Totally.
If you want to come to Long Island next week.
What's that show called, you know?
Long Island Comic Show. In Hicksville. Yeah, the Hicksville Knights of Columbus.
Oh, okay.
I think so. Email me, I'll send you a link.
I'll look it up. Thank you.
Just type in Long Island Comic Show. You'll find it. It's next week.
Hicksville, right?
Let's go through some comic books here. And this Turtles Adventure books is really declining, right? It really took a hit. It's going down. This Heir to the Empire, Star Wars, is a hot book right now. And we got a bunch of big hitters in this box here. And your comment said you wanted to see more slabs. And you wanted to see some Silver Age and Golden Age. So I'll try to focus on the comic books here. Warlock is pretty high right now, right? And I won't do like Artist Alley and all that stuff. I'll just focus on here's the Silver Age X-Men right here. And this cover, classic already, right? It's only, what, a year old? That Spider-Man cover is already a classic. Here's a little signs book. Oh, this Gabriel Delgado Action Comics 1000 Naked Trade Dress Bulletproof exclusive. The local shop in Brooklyn, Bulletproof, has a great book there. Oh, Infinity Gauntlet. And the Green Label of Death. There it is.
The Green Label of Death.
All right, so I'll try to get some of the wall books too. I'll try to pan in so you guys can get a good view. See a lot of those Luke Cage books around, man. They're all over the place. And there's the first Rhino, Amazing Spider-Man. There's that Spider-Man annual over there in the corner. First Lobo. And this is Geek Inc. Comics. I'll try to give them a shout out. This is Artist Alley over here. But I went through it pretty quick, and they had some celebrities here. They had people from the CW show Flash and Star Trek. I was going to try to primarily focus on the comics, though. And here's Department of Truth, little Tynion, right? James Tynion. Little Donny Cates Venom. And these are all signed. Look at this. Is that black and white Venom?
King in Black. King in Black.
Jane Foster Thor. All right, so we got some cool slabs here. And when you go to these Comic-Cons, it's like all classics, right? Look at this. Oh, man. Brian Azzarello. Look at that cover. It was amazing, right? Remember these hip-hop covers? These variants? That was such a great idea. And going at these conventions, it's just a bunch of all classic books, right? It's like just a bunch of keys and you see they have doubles and triples of like keys. Black Panther 1 over there. Eternals 1. There's that Luke Cage book again. Luke Cage? The Heroes for Hire? That book's really popular at the show. Superworld, they're one of the usual suspects, right? They're at all the major cons. And they have a beautiful booth here. There's that Amazing Spider-Man First Rhino. I'm seeing that book all over too. Kind of the usual suspects, right? You see the same books kind of over and over again. But we might as well look at this wall of comics. Here are the HeroesOnline.com. They have the humongous booth at every Comic-Con. Let's go through some of the Golden Age here. Maybe some of the crime books. Crime and Punishment, and then they dropped that title, right? And it became what? Crime Doesn't Pay. And this is pre-EC, right? Wasn't it before Vault of Horror and Tales from the Crypt? This is prior to that, right? That was Amazing Adventures. These are in great shape, and they're like 25 bucks, 30, 50 bucks, like under 100. Black Magic, the horror anthology, 25 bucks. But it might be the boards and bags that they're in and making them look a little bit more substantial. I think these are a little bit beat up. But these crime books, Crime Does Not Pay, are really undervalued, right? They're always like under 100 bucks. And this is Golden Age, right? This is 40s or 50s. And they never have the prestige of like Tales from the Crypt or the... But this had Mr. Crime in it. He's like a precursor to the Crypt Keeper, Mr. Crime. All right, this is the future here. Here we go. Original art is becoming more and more popular at these cons. It's just all over the place. Original art, I've never seen it so popular. And I think this is going to be the future of collecting here. You won't have one of 5,000. Like if you go to the CGC census, you have one comic and there's 6,000 of them or 10,000 of them. This is one of one. You own the original artwork. And these are beautiful books. They have them in here. And as I was going through here, there was a bunch of Buscema, right? There he is right here, Amazing Spider-Man. Is this John Buscema? And there was also some Kurt Swan Superman in here. And Jack Kirby, John Byrne. There was some Neil Adams in here. It has it on the top of the page, the artist. It's kind of small, though. We can't read it. But I saw all those names as I was going through these books. It was just like all these classic artists. And you can buy them if you got, I don't know, if you had a couple $100 or a couple of grand. Do you want to buy a key issue or do you want to buy an original artwork? This might be the turning point. This might be the future here. Here's another book here. We'll just glaze through this because I am seeing this more and more. Original pages. It's all over the place. It's great to have these portfolio books too, right? These are great. There's a huge one in the corner. I'm going to go through it. There's a big one. I guess these you can also negotiate maybe the price. I guess it's the same as comic books. I've never bought original art. And that looks like Neil Adams on the left, I think. And that looked like maybe a cover page, right? Was that a cover? Looked like it had the trade dress. And that looks like, I don't know if that's a cover or the first page there, a Hawkman. That might be a first page. So I guess some of them vary, right? What you're collecting. Here's dial H for hero, right? If you want the first page, or if you want a splash page and covers, right? Covers are number one, I believe, and then splash pages are highly collectible. And then there's half splash pages. Drones of the Queen Bee, Part 3. Was it the Thing here? Fantastic Four? Deadly Duo. Pawns of the Deadly Duo. That looks like a cover, right? Looks like a trade dress there. Or that was the first page. It had the artist and the writer on it and stuff. Look at that. That's like a, what, almost half page splash there on the left? Well, more than that, right? 2/3. All right, let's check out some of these key books here. These walls are beautiful at this con. Everyone is all pulling out all stops. Pulling out all stops and showing off the best books. That's Flash with, what, Mirror Man over there? Amazing Fantasy. I see a lot of Amazing Fantasy at the show, too. Amazing Fantasy 15 and Spider-Man 1. They're all over at this show. All over the place. And this is Metropolis, local here to the city. They are also big on original artwork. And they are Comic Connect, right? They are that auction house. And this is half Superworld and half Metropolis, right? And they have the lights to light up the books because they are the stars of the show. They are the superstars, little Tales from the Crypt. It's another Amazing Fantasy, right? I can't believe that Amazing Fantasy was a 3.0. It looks so bright, right? It looks so like it's jumping off the, look at that thing. And there's an Amazing Spider-Man 1 right above it. There's the first Vision, Avengers. First Eternals, right? That book's all over the place, too. All right, we got some long boxes here. Action Comics. Look at that old slab, right? Look at the label, how old that is. All right, let me know in the comments below if I'm missing anything. If you're enjoying this kind of content, like and subscribe. And let's talk to some of the booths here. Let's talk to some of the indies. Maybe somebody trying to sell some indies here.
Oh, it's the animal rights guy.
Animal rights guy. You heard of us, Calico?
No.
Check it out. This is our team this shirt, okay? This is way too extreme to show you what he does to those assholes. This is the landlord who's been kicking the neighborhood dog. The poor dog can no longer walk. There's the landlord. There's the liquor who no longer used to kick dogs. That's page one.
You did the whole book?
I'm the writer.
Oh, you write it?
I'm the writer. We work only with animal rights charities to promote their causes that are vetted at 85 to 15% program to operations ratio. So that when you buy our comic books, you can rest assured absolutely 100% you're supporting animal rights.
What's the, what are they, for a cover or what?
Price? No, we're going to do a special here. Look at the price. $2 each.
Oh, $2 each.
Sets for $8. And look at the artwork by your orders. Get ready for this. You know. A lot of times you buy beautiful covers and the artwork inside is garbage. And all these you see here, $8 for the whole set. Every penny goes to fighting animal abuse.
Can I start proper? I start with number one? So
absolutely. I just warn you though. Number 1 is extremely dangerous.
I'll get the set, right? What is, you said the set was how much?
$8.
Check it out.
You'll really be pleased. And I'm going to make a promise to you right now. You see the cover of issue 5, your jaw will drop. That's all I got to say.
I don't know, some comics are violent. I'm not gonna get shattered.
It is.
All right.
You ready? This is our tour schedule. 2022.
Oh. I'm gonna tell you that.
We're right here right now.
You're gonna be behind a lot of booths.
We're full. So we're going crazy. You got to hit on it.
All right, man. Good luck.
Thank you.
Spidey on the balcony is about to jump. We're gonna see his powers and abilities. All right, he held back. All right, let's go back to some of these wall books here. We got first Punisher, right? Look how crisp that book look. Spawn number 1 is on the wall now. It's becoming a wall book. The Moon Knight, Wolverine's first miniseries. All right, all the usual suspects are up here, right? And these books are looking good. She-Hulk. And Heroes Aren't Hard to Find has a amazing booth. This is that Aliens. This is the first Xenomorph, right? On this is the book with the first one. The first Alpha Flight never really takes off, right? It's always like, what is that, like a $100 book or something? All right, a little Submariner there. Some more She-Hulk. I guess they know that there's a show coming out, She-Hulk. So it's all over the walls here. This booth is just unbelievable, right? It's just so many books here. It's awesome, right? All right, so let me know in the comments below if I missed anything. Thank you so much for watching. I thought I would film this Big Apple Con here. I hope you enjoyed that. Go to my channel and check out my other videos. And I will see you guys in my next video.